and welcome back to another vlog. So this week is part 3 of our 3-part series for our antiquing road trip. It is the final part. It has been so much fun. This time around, we're only going to one antique store, but it's a really sweet store. It had a lot of great wall art, really pretty brass stuff, and a lot of pretty glass. And I did actually find something that I've been wanting to find for a really long time. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'll let you see everything and then try to guess what I actually ended up getting. One of the things is actually going to surprise you. But this time we are back in Pagosa Springs, Colorado. We are at a place called Antiques on Main. And this place is actually right next door to a food truck that's called Meltdown on Main. And this is owned by a husband and wife duo. The wife owns the antique shop and the husband owns Meltdown on Main. Unfortunately, with the way small towns work, we did not get to try that food truck because they're only open on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, I think, which a lot of those towns have odd hours where they only work like the weekends or from 3 to 9 or something like that. But we did get to talk to both the husband and the wife. So the husband was actually taking over for the antique shop while his wife was on lunch break. And we walked in there initially planning to go to the Meltdown and let the kids kind of eat while I shopped, which is genius. I mean, that's perfect because the kids really weren't interested in what I was doing in the antique shop. So that was kind of the initial plan. However, we ended up pivoting and the husband let us know that there was a food truck down the road called Chef's Custom Cuisine, and it was really good as well. And that place, that we actually did get to talk to the owner of this food truck as well, and his name was Brian. He was very nice. He let us know that he's actually been a chef for 20 years, and he was in fine dining for 10 of those years. And he actually came out with something super special at the end for us, which was a funnel cake that was covered in cinnamon and sugar. And instead of being all like on a plate, they were cut into strips so you could eat them like French fries. They were so good, and they had a little dipping sauce. It was awesome. Like, I think it was a chocolate sauce. They were great. And they had fried pickles, and they had chicken tenders, and the chicken tenders were marinated in pickle juice or brined in pickle juice before they were cooked, which made the chicken like a bright yellow. It was really good. And my husband even went as far to say that it was his favorite meal that he had had in Pagosa Springs thus far. So we enjoyed that, and then we took our food to go and got some ice cream and then made our way to the antique shop, Antiques on Main. And when we got in there, we got to speak with the wife. She was very sweet. I hope you enjoyed this one. It is our final video in the series. I will link the other two, part 1 and part 2, in the description box below. Part 1, we were in New Mexico. Part 2, we were in Pagosa Springs as well and got a couple of good items. But without further ado, let's go shopping. These are pretty sconces. And all this transferware. Look at these pink little candle holders. How sweet. I love the pink. Jackpot. Look at all this brass. These are so cool. That brass eagle's badass. I like that Pegasus. I might have to get the Pegasus. Some card holders, that's neat. Oh, here's a bunch of silver. Hey, all these little salt cellars. I am getting all of these. I have been looking for knife rests for so long. Found a bunch of brass over here. I know, isn't that cool? You like that? I've always loved the ships for some reason. I don't know why. Look at all these old photos down here. I think they're so neat. Oh, it's a baby. I really do like these old pictures. Mustache man. I found a pair. Oh my god. Oh, well, I didn't realize they came on the malachite bottom. That's kind of crazy. Look at this. That's interesting. I've never seen anything like that before with the silver bottom. Yeah. Is that what you're supposed to put in there? A tea light? What are you supposed to put in there? Oh, they've got some cool clocks up here. Don't touch the old clocks. Wow, these are so cool. Saucy postcards. It's a cool picture. Hand signed and numbered. Oh, some neat old buttons. Oh, these cool wooden ones. All these hand embroidered napkins and stuff. Oh, pillowcases, it says. That's so pretty. I really do love all these old clocks. Oh, look, a bunch of copper. Ooh, a bunch of wall art. You know, I was actually just saying I wanted some wall art. I just don't know exactly where to put everything. And if you don't have like a space already in mind, it can be a little bit tricky to find the right pictures. Oh, this cute old basket. It's kind of broken. It's on sale. Probably because it's broken. Whoa. Look at these pictures. Oh, I like that one a lot. I like these old stools also. Oh, it's got a little scrape in it. What's this one say? Oh, it's a milking stand. That's interesting. And look at that. She looks so sad. But I like it. I like how skinny it is. It makes it easy to put in on like smaller walls. Oh, a round crocheted tablecloth.
Oh, that's the back. Look how pretty that is. For a small round tabletop. Oh, runners. That's funny. What are these two guys doing? I like this a lot. Sure, look at this lamp.
I know, it's cool, huh?
That is cool. With the lion. I wonder, oh, I think it might be iron. I was like, I wonder why it's that color. I like these pictures. Those would look really nice in our house. This little glass bunny is cute. When it's on sale, it's 18. Kind of wished it were brass, but it's still cute. Look at this guy. Think we can all relate? Ooh, this is neat. A brass car. Oh, there's another one. It's got a little person. That's cool. Oh, it looks like it's a wind up. Only 19 bucks. That's cool. I love these. Pair of bookends. Those are so nice. There's a bunch of old barbering stuff. How cool is that?
Oh, what?
An old barbering razor. Look at that brass stand. Oh, there's more little bunnies right there. Some little ashtrays. Actually, those little sterlings, those like ashtrays are kind of nostalgic for me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they kind of remind me of my aunt's.
Hmm. That's cute.
Look at this cat.
I know. It's all. It's pretty.
Ooh, look at that candle holder in the back. That big one.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Brass napkin rings. There's only 2. A giant ballerina lamp. Oh, look at that mirror. That's pretty. Perfume bottles and stuff. What's a pair of those ballerina lamps? Oh, a bunch of bells. Fireworks.
Okay, we are back officially. I hope you enjoyed the footage from Antiques on Main. I actually really like that shop. It was smaller than some of the other antique shops that we had visited on this road trip, but it was very well organized, and I don't think it was consignment, which is what I'm typically used to, and consignment just means, I think, correct me in the comments if this is wrong because I haven't looked it up, but I believe consignment means that booth vendors are allowed to rent out a section of the square footage of the building and pay a standard fee and stock it with their own antique finds, pricing them at their own prices. So I don't believe it was that sort of concept. I believe the wife owned the whole store. But she was nice. She kind of kept to herself, and which was awesome because I needed to film. First thing I'm going to show you is going to surprise you. In my last video, part 2, I mentioned that this new lady I watch on YouTube. I believe her name is All the Good Things. I'm gonna put it up here and put it in the description as well, or my husband will. But she collects hands. And so she's got like brass hands, ceramic hands, and stuff. I have heard of people collecting these. It's a bell. So listen to this. I thought it sounded so beautiful. It was $18. It's got two separate designs on it. So this one's got that sort of pattern, and then the other one is kind of the standard fan pattern, which I really like. And I did really like the sound of the bell. So at the bottom, this little piece is also glass. It's like a little glass marble thing in a little metal chain. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to collect these, but I have been wanting a bell for a really long time because you're supposed to use a bell to kind of cleanse your space. And I thought this one was a really good deal. It's $18. I've been wanting one, and I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to get from that store. Let me put this down. I initially thought that I wanted to get some wall art. I would have if I wouldn't have just found that gorgeous painting that I got for $7.50 that I will link in part 2 that I found at the thrift store that I absolutely fell in love with. So I kind of felt like there wasn't exactly a need for another painting right away. So I decided I was going to go with the bell. And if I were to collect something, it would be something like that. I would probably put it in a curio cabinet in my bedroom. That would be something that would be a little bit more personal to me, I think. Like, I would probably collect a brass bell or some smaller bells. Maybe throughout the years, that might be something that pops out to me. Who knows? But either way, now I have my very first one. And I won't keep you waiting anymore. So I did mention that I found a dream find. This was really cool. So it wasn't exactly what I thought it was gonna be, but I think it's actually better. I found actually my husband is the one who spotted these because I was kind of fixated on the ones next to them. I have been looking for knife rest, actually, believe it or not, for a really long time, but typically they look like what you saw in the video. They look like two balls, like glass balls, and then like a little cylinder in the middle connecting the two, and then almost like a little dumbbell. And then you rest your knife on there, so that way you don't get like a dirty knife onto your pretty tablecloth. But they are kind of clunky looking, and I saw those. I don't know why I'm looking for ones that were like $5 each, but no. These ones, unfortunately, were $19.99 each, which they had plenty of them, but I wanted to get 6 of them. So $19.99 times 6 plus, that's a lot of money for a knife rest. And so my husband spotted this one next to it. Ready? These are knife rest as well, and I believe he found these for $24. Can you believe it? And they're daintier looking, which I appreciate. Now, it's only a set of 4, but they've got this beautiful diamond pattern at the very bottom, and so the top part is a smooth glass, and it just kind of rests on the table like that, and then you rest your knife in there, and then it's got this like little X detailing next to it with that kind of resembles snowflakes to me, and then it has like some etched diamond work as well inside of the center diamond. These look like little mountains, and I got a set of 4. I am so excited about these. You know what? Oh, shoot. I should have used these today. My husband and I had a couple friends over, like, for the first time, and I did a nice, pretty table setting, and I didn't even think to use these. Perfect opportunity, but you know what? I will get another opportunity to use these, and I am so excited that I finally got to check off one of my dream finds off of my bucket list of antiquing and thrifting, and for a decent deal. $24 for a set of 4 that's like daintier and prettier versus $19.99 per for a set of 4 or 6. 6 obviously is more ideal, but that's fine. This is perfect. I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer, you know what I mean? But I am super, super excited about it. I know it's not as big of a haul, but I feel like with this being a dream find, it kind of makes up for it not being large. And to find such a beautiful bell as well. Like, I have this on display in my bedroom on top of a tray that we found in part 1 in New Mexico, which actually was something that turned out to be a little bit different for me because it was like a tile with green pattern and hand-carved wood. It was really pretty. But that is going to be all for our antiquing road trip. This was a lot of fun, and actually looking back, I would 100% do something like this again. And it gives me so many ideas for the future. And who knows, maybe now I need to find a pretty curio cabinet to put in my bedroom so I can start my collection of bells. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and let me know if you saw anything in this video that I was antiquing that you wish that I would have gotten, or any dream finds that you would like to find while thrifting or antiquing. And I will see you back next week on Monday for our next vlog. Peace!